Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm coming back at you guys with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a review and demo on the new ColourPop No Filter Foundation, as well as the setting powder and press-on powder. So if you guys want to see my thoughts and opinion and how the foundation looks on me, then keep on watching. But before we get started, I need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification bell. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So I got the ColourPop No Filter Foundation in the color Dark 55. I got the banana powder, setting powder, and I got the press-on powder. Now the press-on powder, they sent me the wrong color, but they sent me a dark deep, and it's not my color, so I might just use this to contour or bronze up. So we'll see how that goes later on in the video. I haven't seen a lot of videos on this when I was trying to figure out which color or which complexion I was gonna go with. There was about like 3 or 4 videos that I've seen of women of color that did this review before the launch date. It just wasn't my skin tone, so I was kind of confused. I was kind of nervous that I wasn't gonna get the right shade. That's the one thing I hate about online shopping, is that you just never know because it just looks different online. So I was kind of just scared, but when I went to the website, they did have a list of I think a foundation match where they compared other complexion tones or coloring in different foundations and different brands to the ones that they had. So I'm an NC45 in MAC, and luckily they had all the MAC tones that they have. They said that if you are an NC45, then you will be equivalent to dark 155. So I kind of went by that. I just hope that it didn't bite me in the ass. Now, after I made my order a few days later, I saw other reviews, and I see that some people say that it oxidized. Some people say that it's the coloring is a little off. Some people say that there's a lot of yellow undertones. Like, I've seen a lot of mixed reviews, so I hope that this foundation works. Some people absolutely love it, and some people said that it's okay for a $12 foundation. So we will see. So I hope I got the right color. I feel like it's a tad bit light. The only thing I could do is just test everything out. It comes like this. It has the pump. I'm sure you guys have seen the foundation plenty of times. It has the ability to lock and unlock, which I love. Similar to the Covergirl Matte Made Foundation, which that's currently my favorite foundation for the summertime. I'm gonna take my phone right here and I'm gonna read to you what it says online. So it says, the No Filter Matte Foundation is developed for the selfie age. Our full coverage and natural matte foundation delivers flawless looking skin from day to night. It's oil free, lightweight, it blends smoothly, it's buildable. You can build it up or you can share it out. It has a soft blurring pigment to deliver true to color while looking and feeling natural. It says that it has a lockable pump. It's easy to use and it keeps your routine mess free. As always, it's 100% cruelty free and vegan. So that's pretty much it. So it says it's a full cover foundation, so we'll see how it goes. I am going to be taking my hashtag no filter primer, and I am just gonna prime my face. And this is the primer I always use with all my foundations. I'm gonna do one side with the sponge, the other side with a brush. So I'm taking my Real Technique sponge. Okay, so right away it covers my acne scar that I had here, and not a lot of foundation have been covering my acne scar, so I'm very impressed with that. It is light, as you can see, it's really light, but I'm hoping that it will oxidize like other people said in their reviews, so we will see. So this is how the foundation look with me applying it and then without it. So you see the difference. It's really nice. I mean, I like it. I really like it. So let's see how it applies with a brush. Take my MAC 170 brush, and I'm just going to start. Okay. Okay, so automatically I like how this foundation applies with a brush. This is the first time in a long time that I applied a foundation half face with a sponge and a brush, where I like the application of the brush better, in my opinion. I like that. I can't believe it. I'm like really shocked because I usually always pick my sponge side than the brush side, but looks good. So this is how the foundation looks like so far, and I definitely like the application with the brush better, in my opinion. You can still see that it is a little bit lighter for me, but I'm starting to see that it is kind of oxidizing a little bit. So we're just gonna move on with concealer, and I am gonna conceal my under eye with Tan 50 from ColourPop just to cover my dark circles, and then I'm gonna highlight with another color just a minute. So I'm just gonna take a little bit here and just, you know, help a sister out in that department. My under eyes be crazy, guys. It'd be crazy. So I'm just gonna blend it out just to help me out. Now I'm gonna go in with the beige 45, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just highlight underneath my eye. And I love this color. So I'm gonna be taking my banana powder right here. I'm just gonna set underneath my eyes. And that's how I usually do my makeup. I usually set my under eyes right away because, like I said in previous videos, I have fine lines underneath my eyes, and I just want to set it as soon as possible. Automatically, I noticed that it's a sheer application. It's very lightweight and I like it. It's completely different from the Sacha Buttercup. Usually when I apply my Sacha Buttercup, you could feel it. You could feel like everything is just sucking up. It's like really dry. Let me just open my Sacha Buttercup powder so I can show you guys a comparison of how it looks like. Automatically you could see that the Sacha Buttercup is very dark and this one is lighter than Sacha Buttercup. I mean, we'll see how this works, but you see the difference. It's a tad bit lighter. This one is much more drier than this. It's very lightweight. Whereas with this, you actually feel it applying in your under eyes. I know I feel it working, like drying up. So that's the difference between the two. Just letting you guys know. Now because I don't have the medium dark or medium deep press on powder like I ordered, and it's kind of weird because usually in launch dates, and that happened to me many times when I order from ColourPop, that they always mess up my order, and it's kind of like annoying at this point. I mean, I'm just gonna work with it, and I'm not gonna return it because to me that's a hassle. But or I probably just put it in my kit if it doesn't work out for me in my tone. But legit, it's like a hassle. I'm gonna take the Hydra Tugged Hydration Powder from NYX. I love this powder. This powder oxidizes. I'm gonna take the color Honey. This gets dark on the skin, so I'm just going to set my whole face using that powder. So I'm going to take my NYX contour brush in 05, and I'm just going to kind of just warm up my face with the sheer press-on powder in Deep Dark. I hope it doesn't bite me in the ass. Maybe I should clean up the contour just a tiny bit. I'm going to take the banana again and just clean it up a little bit because I kind of went a little bit crazy. Okay, so this is how everything turned out. The press on powder is, you know, it's whatever. I wish I got the medium dark, but like I said, with the ColourPop launches, for me, that I don't know if that ever happened to you guys, but they always get my order messed up, and it's really annoying. Okay, it's nothing spectacular. Again, it's very sheer and natural. So I just wish that I've gotten the color that I wanted, because I really wanted to try it the way I wanted to try it, you know. So I'm just gonna take my BH Cosmetic palette and take this color right here. I feel like I need to like be a little bit on, just add a little bit more because it still kind of washes me out. I'm gonna get off camera for a second and I'm gonna finish off my makeup so you guys can see my final thoughts. So I'll be right back in like a nanosecond. Okay, so my final thoughts on this foundation. The foundation is not that bad. I like it. I feel like what's throwing me off with the foundation is that it was too light for me. I had to go back in with my makeup with a darker powder, so that's the reason why it looks okay and like blending in with my skin tone at the current moment. And if you guys don't have it yet, it does oxidize a little bit darker, so keep that in mind. In the website, there is a color sheet of different brands with different foundation and their number shades where you could compare, and it tell you the equivalent to what their shade or their foundation is. So I'm an NC45 and sometimes an NC46. They said that 45 is equivalent to dark 155, which I used today. It was a little bit off. It did not look like my NC45, so I'm going to show you. So this is my MAC NC45, as you can see, and to me this is like the perfect shade for me. And then this is the dark 155, so I want to see if you can see the difference in that. So this is a little bit lighter than this, so I'm just showing you this. They also said that 330 is equivalent to 155 as well in the Fenty Beauty Foundation. So you can see that it's a little bit off. So this is a little bit lighter than the Fenty. So I'm just showing you some of the foundations that I have. I am a T80 in the Matte Made foundation for Covergirl. So this is the bottle right here, and this is the foundation right here. So you can see that this is a little bit darker than that. So it just needs to be a little bit darker, and then it would have been fine for me, but it wasn't. So it's just like, I don't know. Like I said, that the whole equivalent match, you know, shade match that they have for their website, it was a little bit off for me because that's what I went by. And when I saw other videos after I made my orders on girls that had their foundations already, I was just like, oh my god, I already knew that it was going to be too light for me. So I was just like, damn it, oh my god, why didn't they give more PR to other you know, women of color? So I probably will make a better judgment, but they didn't have a lot of people that they send out the product to, so I could have like a better, you know, better understanding of the color range that they have. And you know, there wasn't a girl that looked like me or had my skin tone that was trying out the foundation at the time before I made the order. So I was just like, damn, if I waited a day, then you know what I mean. But it was okay. I made it work, but that was an added extra time for me to just, you know, fix it up where I could have done something else. So it just made my makeup application longer, if that makes sense. But it does look good. It covered up all my scoring without me color correcting, which is a plus. Not a lot of foundations have been doing that lately, so that I like about that foundation. In camera, it looks really good. Like everything is flawless. I like that. When I was blending out the foundation with the concealer, the ColourPop concealer, it just was helping. They were just complementing each other perfectly, and I like that. So if you guys have the ColourPop concealer, this will definitely just help out with the makeup look, you know what I mean? Just curious to try this with different foundation. Me, I would use this to mix and match, you know, just mix up some foundation. So I'm just excited to try it with different foundation, with different concealers. I feel like I could really play around with this foundation. I'm really excited about that. So the foundation to me, it's definitely worth the $12, definitely worth you guys trying out. So that's that with that. The press-on powder that I've tried, I am not the biggest fan of the press-on powder, and maybe I'm not giving it a fair shot because this is not the color that I wanted, or this is not the color that I thought I purchased, because when I went through my online order, I did order the medium dark or the medium deep. They just gave me this by mistake, which was very like, why would you do that to me? So I might just give this to a friend, or I might just keep this in my kit. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do with it, but it was just a regular powder. When I did use it as a contour slash bronzer, it didn't really do nothing for my skin. If anything, it just made it look muddy. So, but it could be just the coloring of it, I'm not too sure, but it wasn't something that was spectacular. You know, sometimes when I use a press-on powder, it just melts into my skin. It just looks gorgeous, but this didn't do that. It didn't do anything for my skin or for my makeup application at well. It just was just there. So I would just pass on it. You know what I mean? But like I said, I have to maybe try the medium deep and see how that goes. But maybe that's probably what it is. I just have to find the right coloring for it. But this right here, this color did not do anything for me. Okay, the press-on powder to me was not a bad press-on powder. It was very sheer and lightweight, which I like. So it's very forgiving for underneath the eyes. Really good for somebody who has dry under her eyes as well. So I would recommend this for somebody who has a dry under eye and they just want to set your concealer. I would definitely see myself using this again. I can't go wrong with a $9 setting powder compared to the Sacha Buttercup where it says $20. So the loose setting powder is a yes for me. So that's it. I hope this video was very helpful, and let me know if you guys tried this foundation. I really want to know and what your thoughts on the foundation, and let me know, do you guys like this foundation on me? Let me know. Was it too light in the beginning? Do you think I should go a shade deeper? So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. All the information you guys need about the foundation that I use, the coloring, everything will be in the description box down below, and the links as well. I hope you guys found this really helpful, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell as well. And I will see you in a few days with another video. Bye guys.